Hey travelers, Mag and I here on day 182 of our trip around the United States. We just got our car back from maintenance a few minutes ago, and we've relocated to be able to go geocache for the day. Unfortunately, it's already 3 p.m., so we're going to be losing our light in a couple of hours. That means that today is going to be a very short geocaching day, which is actually great with me because we've been able to use all this extra time today to continue to catch up on all those admin tasks that we've fallen behind on. Another couple of days and we'll be right there where we need to be. For today, we have only one goal. We're going to go after Tombstone, the oldest geocache in Texas. And we're already really close to ground zero for the first stage. It is a 3-stage multi-cache that's going to bring you to a tombstone. Go figure, the name says it all, right? After we find the multi, we're going to go ahead and head over to the Arlington, Texas library as well. There's a pretty cool looking geocache in there that we want to try our hands at. Plus, that will give us an opportunity to explore the campus, and being the holiday season, it's completely evacuated. So that means we'll be able to get great footage without anybody in it. And I can't wait to see it because I love being able to tour college campuses just like this. I kind of expect between those two geocaches, that's going to be our whole day. If we still have some time left over, we may go get something else, but I'm not counting on that. Either way, as long as we get the state's oldest, my day is complete. So let's see if we can hit that goal. Come on, let's go.
GC62, the oldest geocache in the state of Texas, Tombstone. This 3-stage multi, published all the way back in September of the year 2000, will bring you into Doug Russell Park aboard the University of Texas at Arlington campus. This beautiful little park, hidden away on a corner of the campus, is named in honor of a 1968 Olympic athlete who competed in the Games in Mexico City. He brought lasting credit to himself, his family, the university, the city of Arlington, and the United States by winning 2 gold medals in the swimming competition. The quote found on the historical marker at Stage 1 also appeals to geocachers. To reach the port we sail, sometimes with the wind and sometimes against it, but we must sail and not drift or lie at anchor. And so we did not drift, nor did we lie at anchor. We sailed our way through the park from Stage 1 to Stage 2, tracking down the final.
Well, wouldn't you know it, we just tracked down the final, right here, GC62 Tombstone. And while we were here making the find, we were fortunate enough to meet up with Langlie and Lalang, who were also tracking down the final. Of course, I already had it in hand, so I saved them the search. Not that they wouldn't have been able to find it. For those of you that don't know, Langlie had actually gotten a 20-year FTF not too long ago and was talking about his adventures on the geocaching podcast. So it wasn't a meeting. Hello, you're such a good dog. You're such a good dog. So it was not a meeting of strangers. They knew who I was, and I knew who they were. And so we get to celebrate this find together. Now it's off to explore the campus of UTA. Let's do it.
Having completed our main goal, we were also interested in tracking down another multi nearby at the UTA Central Library. The website indicated that the library would be open, but given the holiday period, I had my doubts, and sure enough, it was closed. I did not mind one bit though. Either way, I had been excited for the opportunity to come explore the campus, knowing that there wouldn't be any other people to interfere with our wanderings. Originally founded in 1895 as the Texas A&M University System, it wasn't until 1965 that it joined the University of Texas system. What I enjoyed most about getting to explore this campus was tracking down some of the 14 fiberglass painted spirit horses in front of the many buildings. This is an ongoing program with a new spirit horse added each year to represent the 6-pillar success path outlined by the university, emphasizing integrity, wellness, diversity and inclusion, involvement and engagement, respect and civility, and pride and tradition. Since we'd taken the time to walk back and forth across campus, it only made sense to at least add our name to a logbook before we headed out. Upon departing the UTA campus, I decided to head west to make my way into Fort Worth since there is a series of virtuals in the downtown area. Spread between Arlington and Fort Worth are virtuals focused on footbridges. And since I love bridges in all shapes and sizes, I knew immediately that I was going to have to go visit at least a couple of these. Ai-chan was more than happy to join me in pursuit of these virtuals, as each one brought us to a beautiful park where we could take a little walk out and go cross another bridge. Since time was running short though, we only visited a couple of these spots before we made our way straight into the heart of the downtown area of Fort Worth. With only enough sunlight available to visit one location, we decided to drop in on the Fort Worth Water Gardens built in 1974. This complex, free to the public and available 24/7, is a favorite spot for tourists, family, friends, and couples.
All right, travelers, that is it for the day. It was a very short day, but a very productive and good day. We started off on the UTA campus in pursuit of Tombstone, the oldest geocache in the state. And not only did we get to find that geocache, but we got to meet a couple of other geocaches while we were there as well. And hopefully, we'll be seeing them again tomorrow. Fingers crossed. From there, we really only had a little bit of time left, so we made our way from the Arlington area over to Fort Worth, walked a couple of bridges, saw a couple of virtuals, and now we're bringing things to an end here at the Fort Worth Water Garden. That's going to be it for the day. We're going to continue on our administrative tasks rather than geocaching the night away. But for tomorrow, we're going to start first thing right here in Fort Worth. We're going to hit the ground running hard. Can't wait to see what Fort Worth and Dallas are going to have in store for us, as we're going to have a full day of geocaching ahead of us tomorrow and no miles to cover. Very excited about that. Thank you for joining us. Like this video, subscribe to stay tuned for daily updates, and we'll see you out on the trails.